Happy Fitness Friday, everyone. My name is Ryah Arthur. I live in Laguna Beach, California. I am a professional trainer, corrective therapist, and I've been in athletics and wellness and health for about 15 years. I work in Laguna Beach. I run a community called Modus, where we do outdoor breathwork, mobility, functional strength training, and I work with a plethora of one-on-ones doing corrective and also performance training. So I thought today I would come to you with a quick, simple exercise that any of you guys can do. We're not going to use any weights, so there's no equipment needed. This is all going to be a body weight little circuit. Couple notes about what we're going to do. Form is very important, okay? I don't have enough time in this video to go through how to squat or lunge or hinge, or to twist or to push or pull, but those are the basic movement patterns that any and all humans do. So we're going to work through a couple of those movements today. One of the things I want to mention is your breathing. I want you to think about and be conscious and aware of how you are or are not breathing. Are you breathing in through your nose? Are you breathing in through your mouth? Where is your breath going in your body? Is it filling up the bottom portion of your torso? Or are you breathing short and shallow into your chest? So even right now, as you're sitting here watching this, where are you breathing? How are you breathing? So what I'm gonna have you guys aim for in this short routine is all nasal breathing. So even if it gets tough or challenging, I want you to see if you can consistently and consciously breathe through your nose. The development of this habit or practice of nasal breathing is one of the most important health habits that you can practice and embody. Nothing can help with health and digestion and sleep and your metabolism like better breathing patterns, okay? So maybe on another Friday we can do a deeper dive into breath and how to correlate that with your performance, your workouts, and how to harness the power and the tool that is the breath for developing just a healthier, happier lifestyle, okay? So that's number one. That's number two. Form, like I said, I'm gonna talk about form as we go through each movement. And then third is your core recruitment. Is your stomach, is your abs doing anything? Are they participating at all? So your core is made up of 6 different muscles: external obliques, internal obliques, your rectus abdominis, and your transverse abdominis, which is like your lower abs. So I want you guys to be conscious and aware of your core. Are they engaged when you're squatting? Are they engaged when you're doing a push? Are they engaged when you're moving at all? And is your breathing affecting your core recruitment at all? Okay, so we don't have a ton of time, but what we're gonna do is just work through a real basic workout. And we're gonna do it kind of a circuit fashion. So we're gonna do 3 different exercises, pause, 3 different exercises, pause, 3 different exercises, pause. Sound good? Okay, so we're gonna start off wherever you are. Hopefully you're in a place where you have just a tiny bit of room. You can see I'm in my room. Don't have a ton of space in this room. So I'm sure like most of you, you can make a space that's this big, okay? So we're gonna start off with 20 body weight squats. If at any point it feels like too much or you're losing form, you can go ahead and stop. The idea would be to do a movement with correct posture and form, because that last repetition that you do, let's say if you lose form because you're fatiguing, your body is gonna remember that movement pattern, not all the other good ones you're gonna do. It's gonna remember that last one that you do. That's what's gonna integrate into your neurological system. So before you fatigue and you lose form, make sure to stop. You always wanna have body weight's different. Like if you have, you can do one more with good form, probably wanna stop there, okay? So feet are gonna be a little bit farther apart than your hips. We're just gonna do 20 body weight squats. Okay, and we're gonna do it with the breath, so in conjunction with the breath. If we're not lifting anything, you don't really have to consider your core recruitment as much as if you were lifting a lot of weight. So you're gonna inhale at the top, and then you're gonna exhale as you squat, inhale as you come back up, exhale as you go down. Okay, here we go. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come all the way to the top. 8. Breathe through your nose. 10. All through your nose. 11. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Good job. Okay, now we're going to go into a push. We're going to do a push-up. If you can't do a push-up, if you have a shoulder injury, anything like that, you're going to do an assisted push-up. You can use a wall, like me, okay? You can do a push-up there. You can do a push-up on your couch, let's say. Get a little bit descended like this. Or you can go ahead and do a push-up on the ground. We're going to shoot for 10, okay? Here we go. Remember your breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now we're going to take 60 seconds. 60 seconds off. I want you to think about breathing as your heart rate kind of sped up. Maybe your breathing kind of sped up too. I want you to take a 4-second inhale. And now I want you to exhale for 6. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. And we're going to go right back into our squat. Here we go. 20. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Remember your breathing. Exhale, inhale, exhale. 15. 20. Good. To your push-ups. You can do it assisted on the wall, assisted on a couch, or on the ground. I'm going to do it on the ground. Here we go. 10. How's your core? How's your breathing? 8, 9, 10. Breathe. Inhale for 4, exhale for 6. This breath pattern gets us partially recovered before our next one. In, out, in, out, in, out. Good job. Okay, now we're going to switch to a hinge movement. So, different than a squat, a hinge is using more of your hamstrings and your hips as the primary movers rather than your knees and your quads, okay? So, what we're going to do, we're also going to correlate this with the breath. We're going to take a big inhale at the top. Hands are going to come out wide. We're going to exhale, push our booties back. Knees are going to bend like 5%. And I'm going to bring my hands together out front of me, okay? I'm going to take a big inhale. I'm going to exhale. The idea is to exhale the entire time that I'm in this hinged position. Big inhale. Exhale. And I want you guys to try and reach this lower part of your body as far back as you can while reaching your arms out in front of you as far as you can. Big inhale. Exhale. Good. Now, you're going to do this. So this is the descended version. You can go onto your door. You're going to inhale, exhale. So if I exhale, I can squeeze and create a ton of like intensity in my core. So I could just stand here, breathe in, I could exhale, and I could squeeze my core as hard as I can, okay? I can create a lot of work just by breathing and engaging my muscles. So by being on the door, I can do the same thing. Or I could just do this standing up. Big inhale, exhale, lift, squeeze my core as hard as I can. Squeeze, 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 okay? Or we can do this like in a high plank pattern. So this would be a high plank. I could take an inhale, exhale, okay? So you have a couple ways of doing this, but we're gonna correlate this with the breath and core recruitment, okay? So I'm gonna do it standing up, balancing while doing this. If you wanna do it on the ground in a mountain climber fashion, you can. We're gonna do 10 of these. We're gonna exhale for 5 seconds, okay? Here we go. Big inhale, exhale. Good, other side, inhale, exhale, lift, squeeze. Inhale, exhale, squeeze, 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 squeeze. 5 second exhale, inhale, exhale, squeeze. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. 2 more after this. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Okay, so what we just did, a couple really simple exercises. We engaged the core, we engaged our legs, we engaged our upper body, we utilized the breath and the core. So, doesn't take long to get active. By being active throughout your day, by building in breath work, balance, a little bit of strength training, that can change the whole scope of your day. Just by getting up and engaging your body, engaging your breath, changes your focus, your metabolism, your mood, all sorts of things. So just by taking, what do we just do? 10 minutes of exercise can drastically transform your day. So being in charge of that in your life, your breath, your movement, by implementing that on a daily basis can transform your life for the better. So thank you guys for your time. I really appreciate it. Again, my name is Ryah Arthur. So happy to be with you guys. I'll see you hopefully next Friday and we'll do something different. All right.